One Focus Radio.
Welcome to the show, it's Dyer's Daily. Keeping in the know, it's Dyer's Daily. We've got chat, we've got discussion, nice and slow, ain't no rushing, reading emails and events. Sometimes he makes no sense. It's time to start the show, it's Dyer's Daily. He'll be there in a mo, it's Dyer's Daily. We've got plays, we've got interviews, even stuff that's in the news. Local and otherwise, come and try it on for size, it's Dyer's Daily.
Hello and welcome to the Dyer's Daily podcast for Tuesday the 5th of February 2019. Yes indeed, just before I get my lunch, I'm going to talk to you about the Xbox Game Pass. No, I'm not repeating myself. It's kind of procrastination. I'll tell you all about that in just a moment, after our podcast of the week. Yes indeed. So I'll see you in just a moment. Right, come on, push the button. Right, here we go.
Go listen, download, and subscribe to the Dude Weekly Podcast. The Dude Weekly Podcast, a weekly comedy entertainment podcast where these dudes get together and do reviews of movies, music, crazy news, and funny product reviews. Oh yeah, and sports. You can go check them out today at their website, dudeweekly.com, DUDEWEEKLY. You can also stream on SoundCloud. Go to soundcloud.com/dudeweekly. Already 10 episodes waiting for you to binge listen to. Make sure you repost, give them a like, share with your social networks as well. That's the Dude Weekly Podcast. You can also find them on Facebook at Dude Weekly and on Twitter at Dude_Weekly. That's DUDEWEEKLY. Your new favorite comedy show, the Dude Weekly Podcast. Go listen, download, and subscribe today. A 253 production.
Dyer's Daily.
You know, yesterday when I was talking about procrastination, well, I'm afraid I probably did it again, but in another way, and without making this whole week about me not doing stuff. I feel like I get stuck on things, like proper into stuff, and then to a point where I forget what day it is sometimes, and I'm just completely engrossed. Not necessarily in a bad way. And you might remember last week I spoke about the Xbox Game Pass, which is this fantastic thing. But the problem is something of a weak spot of mine, although basketball is my sport. Football video games are kind of like my weakness. I just can't step away from them, and I don't really understand why. I've had it for years, where I start playing and you just want to keep playing. And on the Game Pass, they've got the new PES 2019, and the problem is it's so rough around the edges, and yet quite realistic, and yet not quite there, that I was just absolutely glued to it until early hours of morning, which is not a good thing. I always try and avoid it these days, especially as every other video game these days I maybe play for 15-20 minutes. So if there is a lesson to be learned here, for me anyway, it's stay away from football video games. In fact, in a way, I'll be kind of glad when that Game Pass is up. Because I'm not paying for the second month. I mean, I got it for £1 for the first month. I'm not paying for the second month, not on this occasion. Anyway, not until they add some more stuff. But, yeah, I'll be glad when it's over, because I'll be able to go back to my normal stuff of playing 15-20 minutes and not getting completely engrossed. Although maybe a mixture of, like, willpower and thought is required here. Who knows, actually? Sometimes it's just being able to pull yourself away, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Right, well, I guess that's something to think about. Yeah. Thank you very much for listening to Dyer's Daily. Please be sure to subscribe to Dyer's Daily on YouTube, as well as on your favourite podcast provider. Oh, and while you're there, please rate and comment as well. You can also email us, dyersdaily@southwavesaudio.co.uk, if you have any messages for the show. Thank you very much for listening once again. My name is Jamie Dyer, and I shall see you on the next podcast. Have a great day. This is a Southwaves Audio production.